Hello, welcome back to Frack The Canon. It seems we're wearing the same stuff that we will wear in the future. Or
It's
not.
starting to smell.
I don't know how this works. Anywho, what is up, Renee? Long time no see. Oh.
What, 5 minutes ago?
Shut up. We're
okay.
trying to sell.
Don't break the fourth rule.
I mean, you already broke it.
Oh, okay.
Fine, you broke. So what's up, TJ? How are you doing? I'm on my academic. Renee took the wind out of this, Renee. What's up, bro? you did change your shirt. See, I should have changed my shirt.
This is awkward now.
See? Well, one of us, two of us aren't very good at this.
You guys are caught in the time loop, not me.
The mama have come to bargain. What did your shirt say?
It's a Smash Brothers shirt.
Oh, I see you wear- okay, I see you-
The partner.
Oh.
Oh.
What does that mean?
Pikachu's lower. I don't feel like showing you the whole
Oh.
Okay. So we're gonna start with Captain Marvel and Shazam, and a little fun trivia note for people who did not live under the rock. Captain Marvel was originally Shazam, and then they stopped doing Captain Marvel, and now Shazam is. Anywho, let's talk about the Marvel Captain Marvel first. Can we roll that video clip, please?
About to show these boys how we do it. You ready? Higher, further, faster, baby. Yes, babe. Higher. Further. Faster.
Try to keep up.
March 8th. Wow, we are so behind. Renee, what did you think?
I liked it.
Yeah?
Yeah, despite whatever controversy. I know people had beef with Brie Larson's acting, but I thought it was all right. It was a good movie for being the first Marvel female superhero lead. You know, it doesn't compare to Wonder Woman, DC's Wonder Woman, but it was good. It was good. I liked it.
I liked it when I first saw it, and then the more I thought, I'm like, this movie, it's not that good.
Yeah.
And we'll talk about that later.
Okay.
But because I have my issue with that movie. CJ, what did you think?
I didn't think it was a good movie, but it was fun. Like, I stand by my statement that like the MCU, like they've never made like a bad movie. Like my least favorite movie is Thor: The Dark World, and I think Captain Marvel is better than that. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that like, you know, I'm not even saying that to get a laugh, but I'm just saying like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like even that movie is watchable, I feel like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't think they've made a bad movie. This one, it wasn't as good as I wanted it to be, but you know, it's fine.
Agreed.
It's not a bad movie.
So overall, this was an interesting movie for me, just because they got Brie Larson, who I love Brie Larson as an actress. I love her in Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. I loved her in Kong. I think she was the best thing in Kong, to be honest. But this one, I'm like, what directions are you giving this actress? Because I'm like, wait, it seemed like they didn't know who she was, like as they wrote stuff in. Because in that clip they showed a lot of stuff of her as a young kid. Yeah. But what we see in those trailers is about what we see in the movie. And I'm like, so like that was my thing. So go ahead, you want to say something?
Yeah, I felt the same way too, because from my understanding, there was 2 directors, so that may have had to do something with it.
Okay.
I mean, she was confident. I like that. She had wit. I like that. She kind of reminded me, dare I say, a little bit of Buffy the Vampire Slayer in space, but toned down just a bit as far as personality goes, if you get what I'm saying.
I saw the first season of Buffy, and then I just stopped watching because I don't care.
Oh, you're missing out.
Am I?
Yeah.
Am I?
You are.
Am I?
CJ?
CJ, yeah, CJ.
the bread to this peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Okay, so.
Am I?
Shut up, Renee. I feel like to what you were saying about her personality. She's kind of like Buffy. I do kind of agree. But what I took from it is that her character is kind of like the big three, the Trinity Avengers, kind of mixed together.
Mm-hmm.
Felt like she was kind of like part Thor, part Tony Stark, part Captain America.
Okay.
And I don't feel like that's a bad place to start from. I think that's an interesting character. And to say to what girl Renee was saying earlier, people talking about her acting, I don't agree with that. Like, I think Brie Larson did the best she could with what she was given.
Mm-hmm.
I just think that maybe what she was given wasn't all that strong, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
Because my gripe with the movie my gripe with the movie is just I don't know who she is, you know what I mean? And part of that is the story is she doesn't know who she is.
And
But the thing is when she finds out, she does remember who she is. But us as the audience, we never let in on that story of who she is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's like she remembers, oh, that's cool. But I want to see that part too. Like, I was thinking about like some of these little bits of flashback that we get from her.
We were given snippets.
And like how interesting that would be to see. Like when I was seeing that, like, it was showing like, you know, it's tough for her to be one of the only women in the Air Force. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, and how she overcomes that. Like, I wanted to see that. Like, I wanted to see it be hard for her to do that and her, like, say, no, F you, like, I'm a badass. Like, this is why I'm better. You know what I mean? This is why I'm a hero kind of a thing. Like, and I felt like I never really got that in the movie.
Would you say it was rushed?
Save for in backstory.
Would you say it was rushed? Like her story?
I would say, yeah. I would say it was kind of rushed. Like, you know how they have the big payoff moment at the end of every hero movie?
Yeah.
Like hers, as she's standing up, and you see these flashbacks of her standing up. Like, I would say, like, that didn't feel earned. You know what I mean? That's a moment. That moment was where it needed to be.
I agree
in the movie. But it's like, no, like, we never saw her fail. Like,
she had no flaws. Yeah, she had no flaws really.
The only flaw was the Kree holding her back.
Yeah, and that was the one thing that bugged me too.
Yeah.
So overall, like, it's something you said, we don't know who she is, and I'm like, oh yeah, the whole movie we don't know who she is. She doesn't know who she is. And that felt kind of like a little cover up. Like, we don't let's just.
I mean,
like, let's give her amnesia to make it interesting. I'm like, that's not really interesting. Maybe back in the '90s, which was weird because that's when it takes place. But and I'm a
kind of
90s
like
kid.
Memento in that sense.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
But it was like I think this movie would have benefited from being an hour longer to maybe 30 minutes just to give us those holes. I'm like, who is this woman?
Yeah.
Who is this badass? Because she's sub with the Star Force, which we saw earlier today. Earlier, there was a picture of the comic version and the movie version of the Star Force, and then but she just like disappears to Earth, and she's on her own. Yeah, there they are. The Star Force, and I'm like, this is a collective group of people. But I'm like again, I know more about them than I knew about Captain Marvel. If that makes any sense, I don't know if you guys feel that way, but I'm like, I know more about these people than I know about her. And then she's on Earth, and then she's getting flashbacks, and then I was just like, wait, what? Like, what is happening?
Yeah.
So, all right, I guess the big controversy too right now is, I guess, it didn't bug me because I'm not a Captain Marvel fan.
Yeah.
I'm more of a, not even Miss Marvel fan because it's the same character.
Yeah.
But I guess the big thing was the gender switch between the original Captain Marvel,
Yeah.
Captain Marvel, from a guy to
a
Annette
girl.
Bening to a girl. What did you guys think about that? Like, did that bother you at all? Like, did you even care?
For me, I didn't care because I'm not familiar with the comic book series. So, but finding out that she had a different story, I guess as Miss Marvel, her story was a little less feminist, if you get what I'm saying, because she gets her powers from the first Captain Marvel.
Right, kind of.
I guess someone she had a relationship with, or her boyfriend or something.
I think after the fact.
She gets her powers after the fact.
I think so. Yeah, I think I think it's from a crash radiation. It's weird.
Yeah.
It's dumb. But now we have a picture of both Captain Marvels, the guy and the girl, the current Captain Marvel, and I was like, I don't care about the dude one, like, and the girl one. I'm like, I like her more as Miss Marvel. I don't know why. Like, I don't know if that makes any sense. Not because of the suits, Not at all because of the suit. All right, let's get that. Because she's got very skimpy suit. We have a painting where it has Captain Marvel with all of her different incarnations of her suit, and I'm like, out of all of them, I like the new one the better. They make like, the most practical one. I grew up with the one with the black one, but I'm like the modern one is the more practical one. I'm like, that makes sense. I found her more interesting as a Miss Marvel character than a Captain Marvel. Now I'm like, all right, so you change your name, kind of, not really, but now what do you do? Like now why are you like this badass?
Well, isn't it because Captain America was like, hey, well, not in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, but in the comic book universe, I guess Captain America was like, hey, can you lead the Avengers? And then that's how she became Captain Marvel?
No, because I have that issue.
Really?
I do have that issue because it was like, they were talking about like why don't you take Captain Marvel's name? Because I don't take his name, but he goes like, dude, you already did. You're Miss Marvel. You already took his name.
Yeah.
You just like might as well go commit.
Yeah.
Like that makes sense. We're way off topic right now. We're not talking about the movie at all. Let's go back to the movie.
Yeah, let's go back to the movie.
Let's go back to the movie. All right. So see, so tell me, we are nerds. So overall, it takes place in the 90s, which I'm like, oh my God, throw back to the 90s. We see a young Samuel L. Jackson, which I totally forgot to bring a picture of. Also, the big villains are the Skrulls, but they're not the Skrulls. It's the Kree. Now, what did you guys feel about that? What do you guys think about? Like, I'm getting kind of sick and tired of like the bad guys aren't the bad guys. If the good guys were the bad guys, I'm like, can we?
Because shouldn't we have already known that from the get-go from Guardians?
Yeah.
I mean, we did because of that, you know?
Yeah.
Right.
We already knew they were the bad guys. It wasn't, like, necessarily, like, a big twist.
Yeah.
I forgot about Guardians. Is not like I keep forgetting. Like I like Guardians, but I don't need to see this again. How do we know again?
Because they're the bad guys in Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because Ronan the Accuser.
Yeah.
Duh. But he's a yeah. You're right. You're right. I totally forgot about.
Revoke your nerd card for
That's
a
fine.
second there.
That's fine. I forgot. I have 22 movies to watch. I just wanted them to slip through the cracks.
But yeah, so that wasn't like a huge mystery, but I don't know, I still enjoyed the story. Because I like that she came to the realization, oh, I'm fighting for the wrong side. Let me switch the tables here.
So even that, so you mean even that, I was like, that was too fast, that was too easy.
Right.
What did you think, CJ, about that? Like her switching side from the Kree to the Skrulls?
I mean, you say it's too easy, but at the same time, it's like, it kind of I didn't necessarily feel like it was too easy, but that also feeds into like my greater issue with the movie anyway, in that we didn't know who she was, so it doesn't matter. You know what I mean?
That's
like,
true, yeah.
It doesn't matter, like, because I don't really know how she would feel about it anyway. And she's like, no, I'm not. You know what I mean? She like was a Kree, but then it's like she's kind of not a Kree.
Yeah.
But she's a human,
like,
yeah.
Infused
after
with
that
Kree.
conversation in the barn or whatever, you know what I mean? Like, it's that part of the movie is a little murky, I should say, anyway. But it's like I kind of go with it because it's clever, it's funny, it's witty. You know what I mean? They don't dwell on it too long, and then there's action and stuff. You know.
Like I think she could remind me of Goku in Dragon Ball because I'm like, you're overpowered. Like I know, and they kind of brought that up in Avengers also. I'm like, she is an OP character. She's overpowered.
The only thing that stopped her was the Power Stone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We didn't talk about that in the other episode. Oh well. Anywho, now we're talking about the other one. Okay, now this comes up. What did you think about that, TJ? Because to me, I'm like, because even to me, maybe it was a joke. I'm like, I like when she goes Super Saiyan, and when her hair she starts glowing and her hair goes up. I'm like, she's going Super Saiyan, whatever. But I'm like, the more I think about it, she is kind of like a Goku character, almost overpowered character. What did you think? What do you think?
I mean, it's like what? It's like, what did that even do? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, her glowing, like, how does that make her stronger? Or is that just an aesthetic thing? You know what I mean? Like, can she do things glowing that she can't do not glowing? You know what I mean? Like,
Who is this character?
Or she's able to control, like, that was the premise of the whole movie, control your emotions, control your power, like.
But I don't think that was ever an issue again because she was so like that was never dealt. I've read that was never dealt with.
They were just keeping her in check because they knew how powerful she could be.
I
don't know.
I need to watch that movie again because the more I think about it, the less I like this movie. Which I hate because I'm like, I want to like this movie a lot. I'm like, yeah, Captain Marvel, Brie Larson, great. No, but all right. Okay, We're gonna move on
Yeah.
to the OG Captain Marvel, aka Shazam. Can we roll that video clip, please?
On April 5th, Shazam is the best superhero film since last month.
Wait, what? Oh, whatever, screw it.
And the most fun you'll have at the movies all year.
It shouldn't work, but hot damn it does!
I'm sorry.
It electrifies the DC universe.
Gandhi said that.
I don't think he said that.
Yeah, he did. It was a really wide, it might have been Yoda.
Shazam, rated PG-13. Experience it at IMAX.
That was literally a month apart from I usually said, and it's a month tomorrow. Well, it's gonna be a month tomorrow.
Yeah.
We are way behind in our movies, guys.
Oh, yeah.
Dudes and dudettes. All right, Renee, what did you think of?
I liked it.
Yeah?
I mean, I was surprised that I liked it. I thought I was going to go in there and be neutral about it, but I ended up liking it a lot more than I thought.
CJ?
So like, if I'm ever like depressed or like just want to put a smile on my face, like I just remember this part in that movie where he goes, "Hands, lightning with my hands." Lightning with my hands. Like, in that moment, it's so funny to me. I don't know why it just like puts a smile on my face. But I liked Shazam more than I liked Captain Marvel. I'll say. I liked it. I thought it was a decent and fun movie. You know.
I liked it. I want to go into the little comic book history. So we have a picture of the first comic Shazam comic, but it's called Captain Marvel, called Wisconsin. That was the original. That's his first called Captain Marvel. It's like, oh my God, that suit is But I just still like that suit. There's something cool about that. All right, so going back to the movie, I liked it a lot. I went with my baby sister. She's 14 years old. It's gonna be 14 in May, and it was just like. I was laughing so hard at this movie, and this is kind of, I guess, the most fun I've had at a DC movie, in modern DC movie, in a long time.
Yeah.
I liked the villains. I liked the only issue I have with this movie, the only real big issue I have is that Zach Levi and whoever played Billy Batson as a teenager he was great. Like Mark Strong.
Like their personalities didn't match up.
Yeah. They never matched up. They were like.
He was like when Zachary Levi was Shazam. Sorry. Like his kid-like personality didn't match up with his actual kid personality.
He was angsty. Like the Billy Batson when he's a kid is angsty, and when Zach Levi is Big Shazam or whatever, he's kind of like a little kid. I'm like, and then something I heard or read was that I guess Zach Levi and the kid never talked. They never met. So
Yeah.
I'm like, that explains a lot because there was no connection to that character at all. CJ.
Yeah, I agree. That's one of the issues that I had with the movie, and sometimes like it really took me out of the story. Too. Like I was just like, dude, like this is not the same guy that like was just here. You know what I mean? Like this is not the same. And I feel like they could have explained that away with like one throwaway line, saying something like, when you're
when you feel like you're powerful or something.
Unburdened self or something. You know what I mean?
Right. All right. So Mark Strong, the bad guy. What do you guys think about him?
Wait, who?
The bad guy, him, Mark Strong.
Okay. I thought it was Dr.
Yeah, Mark Strong is the actor's name. I don't know the character's name.
Dr.
Savannah or something.
Savina?
Dr. Savannah, yeah.
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 I thought he was all right. I was more terrified of the deadly sentence than him.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay, I'll come back to that because I got CJ. Your thoughts?
Yeah, he was fine as far as villains go, and he was like that classic. Even though it's a DC movie, he was like that classic like Marvel villain trope, like bad version of the good guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hey, if it works, it works, right? I mean, might as well.
Right. I liked his motivation. I did like that aspect of him. You know what I mean? The fact that he wasn't worthy, and he felt like, no, like I can be worthy though. You know what I mean? Like, just give me a chance. I can be worthy. And he spent dedicated the rest of his life to like rediscovering that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that's something too that I liked. Something that bugged me, but I didn't know how to vocalize it. Was until my dad said it too. Where he goes like, everyone failed because they were tempted, but Billy Batson was worthy, but he never got the test of that stone that was given to him. So he goes like, really like, do we like like, was he really worthy or not worthy? Because, like CJ said, like in the movie, the guy says, "You're my last chance." So here's what happens. I totally just jumped. What happens is that Dr. Shyvana meets the wizard in the movie originally.
Yeah.
And then he gets tempted by the 7 deadly sins, and he goes, "You're not worthy." And so when he finally keeps going through all these years later till modern day, went to Billy Batson, but Billy Batson doesn't have that little test. So I was like, wait.
He was desperate.
Yeah, he was desperate. He goes, but in the comic books, in the New 52, the wizard says, he goes like, "You're not worthy," and Billy Batson says like, that person doesn't exist anymore. Like that person you're looking for does not exist in this world now. Like you're done. So he goes, "Then I have no choice. You're the closest thing I have. You're Shazam." But I think even that line wouldn't have fixed that issue for me. Because I love that. That was my only real big issue with that movie, besides the two actors not matching up. The one with two big ones. I'm like,
But he didn't say that he was worthy.
What did he say then?
He said a variation of what you said. He said in the 52. He said something like
there's nobody else on this.
There's nobody else. Like you're all I have.
That's right. Yeah. He did say that. Yeah. That's right.
So it's like we never know if he really was worthy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He beat the bad guy, but we don't really know if he was the worthy one.
That's true. What do you guys think about the 7 deadly sins though? Like you were saying you were scared. Okay, so talk on that.
I mean, the monster designs were pretty bland, unlike the comic book series. Like there.
You thought they were bland, really?
Well, they were bland, but they were still scary. You know?
Bland how? Because I liked it.
Like they weren't. They all kind of had that monochromatic look to them. But their distinct features, like, what was it? Gluttony was just this big monster. Like they look like monsters out of Ghostbusters, essentially.
I love Ghostbusters.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
And so they were still scary in their own right, but like they're designed. Like I said, they were too monochromatic. But I did not expect the movie to go so dark so quickly in the movie with that meeting.
Yes, that was fracked up. That was a really fracked up
really
scene.
messed up. I was like, oh shit.
CJ, what do you think about the 7 deadly sins?
Yeah, I actually have to agree with Renee on that.
Okay.
They were kind of just bland, generic monsters, and I really couldn't tell them apart in any way that mattered.
Agreed.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I could see who Gluttony was just because it was obvious, but it's like beyond that, like, which one was Lust? I don't know. You know what I mean? Which one was I only know what Pride was because that was the last one. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's like, yeah, they were generic monsters. Now, as far as their like horror aspect goes, it took me back to like my childhood, like when they're like kid horror movies. You know what I mean? Like kid horror movies like Gremlins. You know what I mean? Something that's not really scary, but if you're a kid, that's kind of like pretty freaky. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, but it's like it's still meant to be kind of a fun movie. You know what I mean? Like, but it kind of took me back to that moment. I'm like, wow, like if I was a kid, like I'd be totally freaked out right now. Like, but the fact that it wasn't like rated R, like I'm like, why do you even have this scene in here where you just have this demon bite this guy's head off, but you can't show any blood? Like, and so like I thought like, oh well, they're being like kind of clever about it. Like they're gonna cut to outside of the office while they shred them to pieces, and then like freaking they cut back to in the office where there's no blood anywhere, like but like bodies laying around. You know what I mean? I'm like, ugh.
That was so metal though.
Right.
I'm like, I wish I could see this. But okay, we're running out of time. The thing I want to talk about, my favorite moment in the whole movie, is when the kids are together. They're grabbed by the 7 deadly sins.
Yeah.
And Billy Batson's like, say my name. Like, Billy. No, not that name. The name of the guy, Shazam. And then he turned into the family of the superheroes. There's a clip. We have a comic book version and movie version. Can we start with the comic book version first, and then we'll go to the movie version? So there they are in comic book form. In the comics, it was originally just the blue and red one, the Mary Marvel and something Mercury. But then in this one, they have it's all the Foster children. So that's another thing too. The Foster family. And I just like, this movie was like, that was like, oh my God.
I kind of saw the setup for it. He's like, when he was talking to the first wizard, Shazam, he's like, the first
our family, our brothers and sisters.
they're dead because of the 7 deadly sins or
something like that.
And then Billy goes into this new foster home with coincidentally the same amount of siblings.
I didn't pick that up. I did not pick that.
I was thinking back after watching it. I was like, they were setting it up this whole time. I can't believe I didn't see it sooner.
See, I saw it. I saw it happening as he was bending down and he was remembering. I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
But then I'm like, I love that. And then the little girl, Megan Good.
Oh,
I love Megan when she meets Santa. He goes, "Hi, Santa. I've been a good girl." It was. I really love that moment a lot. That's my favorite thing about this character, that he's a kid who is a superhero. It's big with superpowers.
Yeah.
But overall, out of the two Captain Marvels, I like this Captain Marvel, Shazam, the most.
The pacing was a bit better then.
It was just more fun.
Yeah.
I was still like it was still off weirded by the tone, like, because it was kind of dark. It was kind of grown up about him being left by his mom, who was a teenage mom.
Yeah, that part threw me off a little bit. Yeah, like his continuous search for his mom, his birth mom, just to find out. Oh, I deliberately forgot to. I deliberately didn't try to find you because I didn't think I was good for you.
Yeah.
Like that was like it was heartbreaking, but then that was kind of like it kind of took me away from the Shazam movie.
All right. So, final thoughts on the Captain Marvel Shazam.
Captain Marvel Shazam?
Yeah,
or
both movies.
Oh, okay. I like them both, but as far as entertainment goes, Shazam was definitely more fun. As much as I hate to admit it, but yeah.
TJ.
Yeah, I prefer Shazam over Captain Marvel. Both are fine movies, and both are actually really enjoyable movies.
Yeah.
Like.
All right. I liked them both. I thought they were fun. Again, Shazam, just that final fight scene with the Shazam family. But yeah, so that's it. We did it. We did 3 episodes. We did 3 movies in holy shoot, in an hour. Okay. Next time, so I guess we're gonna do Far From Home. Next one.
Yeah, Far From Home.
The
or
event after Endgame.
Detective Pikachu, maybe. CJ.
CJ.
I'll think about it.
That's a no. Okay. Bye. Thank you to the crew. Thank you to Kay. Thank you to Nick. Thank you to Jim. Thank you to Sue. Thank you to Robin. Thank you to Tim. Kay's gonna be in the show next one. She's gonna be in the next show.
Oh, okay.
She's gonna be Watch Spider.